me, Jessie Manda, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I haven't done this in a really long time. The last time I think I did it was for my 16th birthday, so it's definitely going to be very much updated. And also that one was more like for fun. This is my everyday makeup routine, skincare routine. As you can tell by the lighting, it's really early. It is I think like 7:10 or something. This is usually when I wake up because my body just naturally wakes up at that time, so I look like I am dying. No, I'm kidding. Actually look pretty decent, surprisingly. And let's just get into it. So the reason why I've been wanting to do this for like 2 weeks now is because I recently just got into makeup starting this semester. Basically I just like started wearing a lot of mascara, which I usually only reserve for special occasions, but I've been seeing too many people with beautiful eyelashes, and it's just like I need that. I was like, why don't I wear mascara as my everyday makeup? So I started doing that, and I try to make it look as natural as possible, and I love it now. Then I was trying other stuff, putting concealer, so then I was like, wait, this is a makeup routine. Too much talking, let's get into it. I put on Vaseline, as you could tell, and I just put a lot just so my lips could get moisturized while I'm getting ready. I recently started doing this a month ago because my mom saw a TikTok about it and she was like, you should try that. So we have the Ordinary serum. Hopefully that's focused. I can't see because I don't have my glasses. Even if it's not focused, you get the idea. This is the hold on guys, hyaluronic acid. So this is the first serum I put on. I put 2 serums on, and this one is basically to help reduce acne. Hasn't really worked for me so far. I don't really see a difference, but I'm just gonna stick with it because when I pair with the other one, it helps the other one work faster. And also, why not? I love it though because it makes me feel like a fairy, because it makes little clinking noises, like, you know, ASMR moment, and it's clear, so it just looks beautiful. It looks majestic. I put the drops in, and I'm just gonna rub it in gently. I try not to put too much of it because when I have accidentally done that, when I put everything else, my skin looks super hydrated, and like I love that. But then after the day goes on, it like still stays like that, and then it just looks like I'm sweating, so we don't need that. I tried to put a little less today, but honestly it's not hard to control, but I need to learn how to control it, and I have yet to do that. I need to do this kind of fast because when it dries up, it leaves white stuff all over my face, and that's just not the vibe. This is the second serum. It is also by The Ordinary, and it is the alpha arbutin 2%/HA. Oh, the hyaluronic acid. Such a difficult word to say. And this basically just helps for dark spots. I just want fast results. I'm tired of my dark spots. Honestly, I don't even care about acne like that. I just care about dark spots. Also, yeah, those are some flowers from Valentine's Day that my mom got me. So like, while I go on to my next steps, I just want to talk about insecurities and all of that. So yeah. Now I'm going to be putting on moisturizer, which I know seems excessive since I just put hydrating serums on my face, but it definitely is better because if I just put this, my skin has like the peelings of the serum. It's just not the vibe. I am not really insecure about my physical appearance. I say not really because obviously I'm not completely secure, because like who is? But I would say I'm more secure than most, and that's not me bragging, that's me being like honest, because I want to help you guys. Not necessarily you guys, but just anyone in general. I'm definitely more insecure about my personality, so I guess it could also just be that. If you're secure about one area, you're probably not gonna be secure about another. Now I'm gonna be putting on sunscreen. This is sunscreen I use. This is a lower shape. I hope I said that correctly. The reason why I'm not super insecure is because I kind of gaslight myself. When people say being delusional is how they are thriving or whatever, they're being so for real. It's not even a joke at this point, because that's what I do. If I feel insecure about something, I'm like, no you don't. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Why are you saying that you're insecure about that? Like, stop. And I just tell myself that until I genuinely don't feel insecure about it anymore, or maybe I don't hate it. Kind of like body neutrality. And now this is the part where I curl my lashes. I got this from Target, I think. I'll give you some examples of stuff I've been insecure about in the past. One thing I used to be insecure about, and still kind of am, but this one I don't really care that much, honestly. I'm just like, whatever. Something I've been learning to love, I think I kind of am there, is my top lip, because my bottom lip is clearly bigger. I would always be like, oh, it looks unproportional, so that would bother me so much, and I'd be like, oh my god, I want lip filler for my top lip so bad. And I was genuinely considering it. Like, I was like, once I turn 18, I'm gonna get it. Then I turned 18 and I was like, is it really that serious? It's not that deep. The more I look at them, I'm like, it really is not bad. It's literally not bad. Hopefully that's enough. And now I kind of actually do like it. And when I smile and everything, they look normal. So I'm like, it was never that serious. You know what it never was? That serious. Now that I'm done curling them, I went to put on mascara. I use the Rare Beauty one. This is the shade Black. I want to try brown mascara. That would be so fun. So I always tap off this part because this part always has so much my dark spots that always bother me, and it still does. Like, I literally am putting serums to fix it, but now I'm okay because in certain lengths you can't tell. Before I was like, oh my god, I feel so ugly. Now I don't feel ugly. I just feel this is me, you know? So kind of just embracing it. Obviously I want to get rid of it, and I'm gonna feel better when I do, but not feeling ugly while I do have them. I put it on. I usually feel like I put on more, but I'm fine with this today, so yes. Now I'm gonna spread it out with this spoolie. I just got this yesterday. I used to use this, but spoolies are better. They're both from Elle. Another thing I like to do is just stand in front of the mirror and just look at myself for a really long time and be like, girl, what are you talking about? This looks so fine. I'm literally okay. There's no reason to be insecure about it. At first, when I stare at myself in the mirror for like the first minute or whatever, I'll be like, ew, you know? But then the more I say, I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? So I just delude myself, and then it works because then I'm like, okay, I'm not insecure about it. That's what I did a lot with my lip. I would just stare at it for a real long time, and then I would do different poses with it, and I was like, girl, there's literally nothing wrong. Work with your angles. Trigger warning for about dysmorphia. Maybe that could work. I know that's probably not gonna work for a lot of people because like that might trigger it more, but if you think it wouldn't, I would suggest trying it. That's what I've done. Like, I have hip dips. That's something I used to be insecure about, but now I'm just like, I love them. And then I also try to think about like, what are insecurities that society wants me to have and which ones are the ones that I actually have. For example, I used to hate how hairy I was, but then I was like, this is what society wants me to be insecure about. Now what I actually, because when I genuinely think about it, I actually don't care because it's literally natural, you know? It's just a mix of self-delusion and body neutrality is what I practice, and it's really worked for me. Shift your insecurities to something that can actually be fixed and not into something that can't, unless you really are genuine about following through and fixing it, like getting surgery. Oh yeah, that was another insecurity of mine, having like a small chest, because I'll be like, oh, like I don't feel like feminine enough or whatever, but then I've learned to love them and realized that it's really not that deep. I used to be like, oh, everybody around me has a big chest or like medium chest or just like bigger than mine, but then I like looked on the internet, I'm like, there's so many people that don't, and they look great, and people also agree with them. So if they look the same as me and people like how they look, then people like me, that might help following people with the same body type as you or just seeing them out there. Now my lashes are done. I feel like I need to just elevate in the room. Makeup will help me a lot. I think also is that I never wore makeup at all. Nobody was really restricting me, but I just didn't really like how makeup looked on me, so I had to embrace how I looked with no makeup. So I think that really helped me because I was like, well, everybody still thinks I'm pretty. I'm wearing literally nothing, so I was like, okay, I'm fine. And now when I wear makeup, I feel like it's like just enhancing it. You have already seen me, so I'm not like a catfish or whatever. Like, you know what I look like without makeup. Segueing to the hiding stuff, if you really don't like it, then of course hide it, you know. That's gonna make you feel better. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing step by step. Then I'll like start adding more steps to my makeup because I don't want to go full blown into a makeup routine, and then when I take it out I'm like, ooh, jump scare. I want to do like step by step, so when I get to that I'll feel like as normal as I am without makeup. If you're gonna add more steps, do it incrementally. I'm talking about, and I just want to talk about concealer. So this is the concealer I use. This is from Ulta. It's just their brand, and then I use this Beauty Blender from Target, I think it is. I don't use this every day. Honestly, I use it like maybe once a week. This is the only one I cover because, again, if I were to cover all of them, I would feel ugly without makeup. So I'm really getting the darkest one on my face. But like that, and then I let it sit for 10 minutes, so then it dries better. I don't know, I saw a TikTok person do it and then it worked for me because if I rubbed it in, it wouldn't do anything. And then more on the enhancing stuff, I never wore blush because I have naturally pretty red cheeks and I blush a lot naturally. I will literally blush for no reason, so I was like, if I put blush on, I'm gonna look sick. But I started wearing it because it actually looks cute. The ones I've used, I'm not gonna wear any today because I just don't feel like it, but the Milk Makeup one, I've had this for so long, it could honestly be expired, but it's fine. This one is in the shade Work, and this is the lip and cheek combo, so you could use this as lipstick or you could use it as blush. This is my favorite shade. I don't really like the other one I use, so the one I have been using is this Rare Beauty one. I do love the Rare Beauty one, I just don't like this specific shade because it's kind of orangey and that's not my vibe. My vibe is red, pink vibes, and this is the shade Joy. When people were talking about their shades are pigmented, they're not lying at all. I put one little tiny thing and that went across my whole entire cheek. I was like, damn. And it was bright. I was like, wow. That's why I wasn't a big fan of it because I like more subtle things. So I was like, oh wow. But I'm trying to use this all up, so that's gonna take a while. I really love lipsticks and all that. I never wear it though. I have been trying this out where it just gives me a little bit of a tint, so I use this Rare Beauty lip liner. I have like everything Rare Beauty because my mom just knows I love Selena, so she gets me a bunch of Rare Beauty stuff. This one I actually got myself because I wanted to get into lip liners. I talked about that in my last video. This is the shade Bold. And what I just do is I align my lips and then I just tap it in and then it gives it a tint. And then if I want a little bit more, put the Rare Beauty lipstick, which this is the shade, oh, I took it off. It's like this really pink one, which I don't really like by itself because I like more red or brown for my lips. So So I just do one tap of this, and then I just rub my lips, and then it looks amazing. That's what I did one time, not like my everyday combo. I'm gonna wear this today so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then this highlighter, I'm not gonna use it today, but I do want to get into highlighters because I have two highlighters from Rare Beauty. I have this one, which is in the shade Mesmerize. I don't really know how to use highlight. I know that's like the simplest thing to do. My friend wears highlight and she was like, oh, you know, you can put it in your inner corners. I was like, wait, I do that with the eyeshadow when I do eyeshadow looks, and I love doing that. This is probably something I'm gonna implement in the future, or I'll be using my other one from Rare Beauty, which is in the shade. This is the hairstyle I'm gonna wear to school. I'm just gonna fix it up. So I'm hoping that all the things I said about insecurities or whatever actually was helpful, because otherwise I just sound entitled and just like, I'm not insecure about anything. And be delusional, it works. As someone that is going into psychology, telling you guys delusion works, I would never diagnose someone as delusional because I know that they're just thriving. Okay, guys. And as you see, I've sprayed some water, brushed it. As you can see, some changes were made. I got dressed because I realized that my hair was gonna get messed up if I didn't do that. So what I do since I have long hair now is I twist as if I'm gonna do a bun. Then I pull it down so it's not super noticeable from the front. Then once I have it at a good position, I get my claw clip. Then I just secure it at the top, not at the bottom, because then it's gonna be out of control at the top. So here they kind of just like cinches it in. Then I need to do my edges. So I have my edge control. This is a curls one. This is my favorite brand. I either get the passion fruit one, which is this orange color, or I get the blue raspberry, something like that, and it's like blue. I love how that one smells more than this one, even though I love passion fruit, but that one's like yummy. I don't know why this just reminded me of that one time where I was in class, the person that sat next to me, she was like, I want to do your edges, and then I just let her do my edges with her stuff. I don't know why I was like trying to get lice or whatever. Didn't, but kind of shocking that I didn't. Anyways, I usually don't like how it looks like the first time that I do it, so I just like redo it all day long. This is dry now, so I'm gonna blend that in. I don't know what's the right method of blending. I do like circles and tapping. Like first I tap it in, then I do like circles. It works for me, so I don't really care. But if you actually do know, like let me know in the comments down below, please. Thank you. And then another thing about insecurities is facial hair. I don't necessarily like the look of it, but I don't take it off because I get irritated skin and breakouts. I only do it twice a month, so most of the time my face does have a lot of hair. So just kind of embracing it. Now you can't even see it. I look fine. Thinking about lighting is like something that's helped me a lot. The lighting that I look the worst in is not the lighting that people are gonna see me. That's something that my mom kind of told me. She didn't tell me those words or anything. I was like talking about, oh, you know, you can't see my dark spots in this light. She was like, you know, it's the lighting or whatever. It was like the lighting in our bathroom is like super bright and white, and so it's gonna expose stuff. Meanwhile, the lighting where I was like warm lighting or whatever, and that's when I was like, oh, you know, that's true. I'm not gonna look as bad as I look in the mirror. So water my hands, then I just go like that, rub it in, kind of make sure it gets wet. Then I separate it back like slay. But so I could say slay, I need to get this, which is the curls with curl cream, creme brulee. I put a little bit, it's kind of a lot. Rub it in, then again just go like this, make sure it gets all in. Spread the product. I try to get like a lot of my roots because that's the part that gets dry the most. Then I separate it back, and then I finger curl it. Keep it there for 3 seconds or whatever. Let it go. I'm going to use this Carmex just because I don't feel like getting it. I moved it already. Carmex is a really good alternative to Vaseline. It's like really hydrating and moisturizing, and it's just amazing. I don't necessarily like this flavor. This is a limited edition Christmas holiday type thing. It's Mary Berry. Not my favorite. I do like the other one that I got with this pack though. It was like a sugar cookie one. Oh my god, that one is so good. Like I want to eat it. I'm so very like, it's so good. I'm gonna start with the lip liner. Oh my god. So another insecurity thing, and here my Cupid's bow, I think that's this. I really like the look of like more rounded lips. I love that my lips are like that, but sometimes I fill in that little dip, so it's like gone. Obviously it's not gone, and you can still see it, and it's like textured, so that's not gonna go away. And then I just keep filling it in like that and like that. I don't do my bottom because I feel like that's already defined enough. Then I just rub my lips together. When I rub them in, the Cupid's bow thing goes away, so I redo that, and then I tap it in. Then with this one, I just go like that on my bottom lip, and that's enough pigment for me, so I just go like. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna do my brows. Finally, the moment I've been waiting for. I use the Anastasia brow gel. I switch between this step. I don't know. Sometimes I do one thing for both of them. Sometimes I do one per thing. I brush upwards because I just like that the best. So this is finished product. In the sun, I don't know why they always look gray. Another reason why I've been loving getting ready is because I decided to finally embrace the basic and listen to music while I'm getting ready. I know. I don't do this every day. I do this when my roommate's not here, and even then I don't do it every single time because sometimes I just prefer the silence or like the ASMR of me getting ready. I do two options when I listen to music. I either put some really hype song just like vibing, or I just put kind of background music where I'm not paying attention to it. I just want some sound. Or if I really am feeling slayful, I guess I put on some fairy music, just like energy type music, vibrational music, and it makes me feel like a fairy when I'm getting ready, especially with the ASMR for my serums. The little clinking, it just like is so amazing. It makes me excited to get ready. So that is it for my get ready with me, my everyday natural makeup look. I hope my talks in between me getting ready were helpful in some way. I hope it was fun to listen to me talking, fun to see me getting ready. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you want to, since this is unlisted. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.